Yo, Monday Night Knicks. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. 2 days away from the Knicks home opener, the season opener against the Hawks. On tonight's episode, we're going to tell you how you can walk away on opening night with an authentic Kevin Knox jersey. We're going to give you the details on that. We're going to go through our season awards, me and Jay Ellis. And we also going to be taking your phone calls, man. So let's get it started.
KnicksFanTV. Y'all watching KnicksFanTV. KnicksFanTV.
All right, back at it again. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. CP from the KnicksFanTV. My man Jay Ellis from the Nick of Time show. First and foremost, we're going to give you the details on how to win this authentic Kevin Knox jersey. This is 100% authentic. This is not a Jamaica Avenue knockoff. This is not a Canal Street Furzy. This is a jersey, a real authentic jersey. All right, this is not a Fulton Street swap meet knockoff, man. This is a real deal, 100%. And it is a size 52 extra large. And one lucky winner, one lucky fan is going to walk away with that jersey by the end of Wednesday night, the Knicks home opener against the Hawks. And we're going to tell you how right now. Jay Ellis, how you doing, my dude? How you feeling tonight, man?
I'm excited, man. Wednesday is coming. NBA season's about to start.
You ready for it or what, man? Are you ready for it?
I am ready. I woke up skipping. Like, we almost here, bro. Let's go.
Let's go, man. I'm definitely excited, man. I mean, listen, they projected us to win about 29 games.
36.
30. Oh, you counting 36. Well, listen, they projected us to win 29 games. With that being said, we might as well have fun with it. We're going to be here after every game going live, taking your phone calls and opinions on the game. But we just figured we're going to have a lot of stuff to give away between merchandise, tickets, gift certificates, all season long. And we might as well have fun with it. You know, we could always do a random generator and somebody win, but we want to make it a little bit more interesting. And that's where statement games comes into play.
Yes.
In terms of the jersey, right? First and foremost, I want to salute my guy, Shells Heavy. Shells Heavy is in the chat. He's a diehard Knicks fan. He's a fellow Knicks fan. Shells Heavy hit me up. He said, yo, I got some stuff I want to donate. You could keep it or you could give it away to, a lucky viewer. And I say, you know what? Shells is going through some difficulties right now. So if y'all don't mind in the chat or wherever you at, just give Shells some words of encouragement. Big him up, hail him up. Shells sent me the stuff, and I say, you know what? I don't want to keep this. I want to give this away. So that's that's the essence behind the giveaway and why we doing it. So we're gonna keep it in house, with our fellow Knicks fans, and somebody, like I said, is gonna walk away with the jersey. All right, shout out Shells, man. Appreciate you again, Shells. All right, real quick, here we go. First thing you have to do, all right, is sign up on Statement Games. Create a free account on statementgames.com. All right? That's the first thing. You create the account on statementgames.com. Number two, once you create that account on Statement Games, there's a link. There's a link in the video description of this live stream. If you're watching on the Nick of Time show, there's a link in Jay Ellis's video description. That link is to a Google form. You're going to sign up on the Google form with your name, your Statement Games username, your YouTube username. You got to be subscribed to both our channels. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button below and the notification bell. So you're going to give us your name, your YouTube name, your Statement Games username, your email, and your phone number. All right? Once you send us, very important that you send us the correct email address, all right? I don't want to see Muchinaris at gmail.com. We need your real email address. We're not going to spam it out, but we need it because we're going to send you a link to the private tournament to be able to win the jersey, okay? On Statement Games right now, we have public tournaments for Wednesday's Knick game. They are not eligible to win the jersey. In order to win the jersey, this is an exclusive for our watchers, our subscribers, so it's a private game. That's why you need to fill out that Google form and send it. Once you hit send on the Google form, we're going to email you the link to the private tournament. All right? Once you get the link to the private tournament, you're going to click on it, and it's going to take you into the Statement Games lobby. And I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. All right, so here we go. This is Statement Games lobby, statementgames.com. Let me first patch in. Nick, you on the line?
Yes, I am.
All right, cool. So on the line right now, we got Nick Reyes. He's the marketing manager at Statement Games. Nick is just I'm gonna provide the instructions, and Nick just correct me if anything is incorrect, so we can make sure that the people are following at home, right?
I got you.
All right, cool. So for everybody watching at home, when you fill out that Google form with your Statement Games username, if you don't know what your username is, real easy. Once you create that account on Statement Games, at the top right-hand corner, you're going to click on your account. You're going to go to Profile. Click on Profile. All right, once you click on Profile, you're going to see a username right here. Okay, this is the username that you have to put in the Google form to let us know who you are on Statement Games so you can get the private link. All right, very important that you do that. Okay, if everybody's with me so far, we're going to go into how to play Statement Games now. We just showed you how to enter the contest. Now we're going to show you how to play the contest. Okay? Statement Games is all about prop bets. They are predictions. They are game predictions. What you're essentially doing is you're going to have a list of statements or predictions for the Knicks-Hawks game that you can choose from. Okay? The statements
there are about 60 of them.
They're about 60. They're about a pool of 60 statements that you can choose from. Thanks, Nick. All right. From that 60, you're going to pick your 10 best statements. All right. You're going to pick your 10 best statements. Each statement is worth a certain amount of points from 10 to 1. So obviously the prediction or the statement that you feel most strongly about, you're going to make that your 10-point statement. Then you choose your 9-point statement. Then you choose your 8, your 7, your 6, your 5, your 4, your 3, 2, 1, and so on. All right? The winners that have the most points at the end of the night, Nick is going to tabulate the scores. Each game lobby can hold about 12 people. So if we have multiple lobbies and multiple entrants, each of the lobby winners or the winners with the highest score will then be entered into the raffle. And then we're going to announce the winner Wednesday night right here on Post Game Live. All right? Everybody get me so far? Everybody in the chat, if there's something you want me to go back to, let me know quickly, because then we're going to move into me and JL is going to pick our bold statements. So that's basically it. That's
one thing.
Yeah, go ahead,
one
Nick.
thing I like to add
Yeah.
is you're going to be in groups of 12.
Right, that's
so
what I said.
One
yeah.
out of every 12 will be a winner.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I said. The lobby winners is 12 people to a lobby. So let's say for argument's sake we have 60 people signed up total. That will be 5 lobby games. The highest point total from each lobby game is going to go into a raffle, into a random drawing. And from there, you're going to get the jersey. All right, that makes sense. It's real easy, real simple. Like I said, it's just a fun way to mix it up. It's gonna be a long season, and when we do these giveaways, we're gonna be doing it through Statement Games. So if anybody has any issues with the instructions, let me know now before I move forward. I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds for the chat to catch up to the live stream. And then we'll go into it. Jay Ellis, man, you had an opportunity to check out the statements.
Yeah.
Would you like to give me 2 bold statements for this game, man? Give me 2 bold statements for this game, and
bold? I already know.
Statements. Bold statements. Let's
I know
go.
some surefire things I know is gonna happen.
Let's go.
I know some things I know is gonna happen. I don't know if that's called bold, but I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yep.
I know Enes Kanter is gonna beast. That's easy.
Okay.
Enes Kanter over 18.5 points is gonna happen.
So you like Kanter over 18.5 points for Wednesday night against the Hawks?
Who they have to hold that man?
Wait, hang on 1 second. Let me address something real quick. One quick thing for people watching. When you go on Statement Games and make that account, you will see the public game for Knicks Hawks. That's not the game that qualifies you for the jersey. That you can still play that game and you'll qualify for the prize. That'll be extra coins for statement games. But for the private game, you have to get the email from us. So you have to fill out that Google form. Very important that you fill out the Google form. When you see that public game, you could still play the public game, but that's not to qualify for the jersey.
Back.
All right? That's not to qualify for the jersey. You still need to fill out the form so we can send you the private game link. The private game is exclusive to our watchers, listeners, subscribers. All right, if I wasn't clear, just let me know. All right, JL, go back to your two bold statements.
Yeah, I mean, I could go either one. You know what? I could do Enes Kanter is going to score over 18, and I can do New York is going to have over 7.5 steals. I'm going to say that.
So those are your two bold statements.
Those are my two bold
7.5 steals?
Yeah, man. With Trae Young over here, turnover machine.
I mean, shit. That's
first NBA game. We had 15 steals against the Nets and the Wizards the other day. I think we could do it.
That's
a bold one. That's a bold one.
That's a bold one right there, man. That's a bold one right there. All right, I'm gonna go with here's the statements that I like. I'm gonna go Knox under 15.5. That's my guy, my fault, Kev.
Damn.
We giving away a Knox jersey, right? So we giving away a Knox jersey.
He got a drop in the beginning of your joint, and
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like Knox under 15.5. It's been a lackluster preseason for him. It's gonna take him a while to catch up. You know what I'm saying? So I think Knox under 15.5 is a good prediction right there. My other one, I will go with. I'll tell you right now. I like the Canner ones too, and I'm gonna go Canner over 12.5 boards. You got John Collins is out, no Dwayne Dedman, and it's the Hawks. I think Canner's been beasting, he's been feeding to get it started. I think he's gonna have another solid double Wednesday night. So I'm going with Canner over 12.5 rebounds. I'm going with Kevin Knox under 15.5 points. That's my bold statement, man.
I was gonna pick all Kanter ones, but I felt like it's gonna be too easy. I feel like he's just gonna beast on.
Hey man, your statements are your statements. That don't mean you're gonna get the jersey, bro.
I was trying to make it challenging for myself. I was like, what's gonna be on the edge? You know what I'm saying? Because there's also another one that says Kanter over 14 points and 12 rebounds. I absolutely think that's gonna happen.
I mean, shit, he might. He might,
that's
man.
Happening. That's happening.
He just might. Shout out to Braden Hopkins, just subscribed to the Nick of Time show. Shout out Braden.
Shout out, yo.
Alright, so just one more thing when you guys watch at home, just real easy. When you're gonna pick your 10 statements, you're gonna just hit the plus icon. Alright, you from the left hand side to the right hand side, you hit the plus icon, your statements will go over to the right hand side. Now if you need to change your order, say like for example, this Kevin Knox under 15.5 is my 10-pointer. If I want to change it, all you gotta do is drag. So like I said, you pick your 10 and then you submit your picks, and that's basically it, man. That's basically the gist of statement games. Nick, did I miss anything, or are we spot on, man?
And just make sure you hit the save button at the end.
Hit the save button at the end.
Make button at the end after you pick all your statements. You can edit your statements up until game time, which is 7:30. Yeah. But this contest will close at 6 to give everybody a chance to go in there and play the game.
So you guys have until 6 p.m. Wednesday night to make your first batch of statements. If you need to edit it, you can edit it up until 7:30 tip-off. All right? All right, Nick. Appreciate you, bro.
No problem. Enjoy, guys, and thanks for everything you guys are doing. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Yes, sir.
I'll keep watching.
All right, man. Appreciate it. All right, that was my guy Nick Reyes from Statement Games. Shout out Mark Salino from Statement Games as well. Maxwell Berman says, where do you find the Google form? Look in the video description of this live stream and also in the comment section of this live stream. You'll see it. I'm going to put a link to it right now in the chat so people in the chat can see it easily. I'm about to post it in the chat right now. This is the chat to the Google form, the link to the Google form. There we go. Just posted it. All right. If you guys have any questions, call us up on the contest line. We'll definitely walk you through it. But it's pretty easy. Like I said, sign up for Statement Games. Click on the Google form link because that's the only way you're gonna get to the private game. When you first sign up for Statement Games, you're gonna see the public lobbies and you're gonna see the Knicks Hawks. You can play that game as well, but you're only gonna qualify to get the virtual coins, which you could use to play more games. Right? It's all free to play. It's all free to play. When you submit the Google form, we will send you the email. We gotta pull it from the form and send it to Nick, and Nick will send the email. So the email is not gonna come instant. All right. So that's the story, man. Let's get to the next topic. What's good, JL? So you got something?
Oh no, that's it. I'm saying that's it.
Okay.
It's easy.
It's that easy, man. It's that easy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody who subscribe to the channel. This is Post Game Live once again. How'd y'all like that drop, man? Shout out Kevin Knox and Mitchell Robinson, friends of the program. Gave us a little, you know what I mean? Gave us a little plug. So shout out to the young boys for the plug, man. Shout out to the young boys. I'm about to play that again, man. I'm proud of that, man.
KnicksFanTV. Y'all watching KnicksFanTV.
Skirt. I mean, buddy Mitch came back with the skirt. Whatever that means, man. I'm not young anymore, man. But whatever that means, man. That's that Louisiana shit, man. That's that little Wheezy shit, man. You know what I mean? All right, JL. Let's get to the next portion of it. Let's have some fun with it, man. You know, they really hurting us right now between Vegas, between ESPN. You know, the prognosticators. They not really.
They ain't feeling the kids.
They're not feeling the kids right now, man. It's gonna be an ugly season. Let's just be honest, man. It's gonna be an ugly season. You know, I'm seeing it's anywhere between 23 to 29 projected wins. You know, a lot of these podcasts and shows, they do their season award predictions for the entire NBA. Let's do it for the Knicks, man. Let's have some fun with it. We can bring the chat into it, get people's predictions. So, you know, even though it's going to be a rough year, there's still going to be some contributors, some things we want to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so let's start it off, man. I mean, I think Defensive Player of the Year is going to be pretty obvious, right? I mean, we only got one damn player that can play defense on the team.
Now we got two.
Who?
We got Lance. We got Frank.
Oh, this guy said Lance.
Yeah, and we got a little bit of Mitch.
A little money Mitch, right?
Yeah, a little bit of Mitch.
So who you think is taking? Who you think is taking?
Shot maker.
Who you think is gonna be our defensive player of the year for the Knicks this year?
Oh, it's gonna be Frank though.
Yeah,
it's definitely gonna be Frank. You already see it. You already see it happening in the preseason. It was a play when Frank was guarding like 3 or 4 people in the span of 3 seconds. And I've seen Lance do the same thing, but I feel like Frank does it, and sometimes he gets blocks on point guards and things like that. So I feel like it's gonna be Frank. Between the blocks and the steals and the hustles and the rotations and the deflections, I feel like that's gonna be our defensive player of the year. And Fizz came out and said that that's his goal, to make him an all-team first defender.
That's what he said. That's what he said, man. Listen, I agree with you on that. I think let me get to myself over here. I think it'll be Frank. I think, you know, Money Mitchell will come in spurts, but for the 82 game season, the defensive player is no doubt gonna be Frank, man. It's gonna be Frank. I don't know if
Mitchell had the most spectacular blocks of the year, yo. I can't wait to see how many 3-pointers he blocks this year.
Yo, this dude is a beast, man. A beast.
I ain't never seen no shit like that, man. Yeah. Blocks 3-pointers like that. That's gonna be fun.
And Fizz said that you know, his goal is to make Frank the all defense, first team all defense, man. That's what he said. Like, I think you had alluded to that, right?
Yep. Sure did, man.
And he also said, in regards to Wednesday night, he said Frank is gonna be guarding Trae Young quite a bit. I don't know if that's gonna be in the starting role, or he still hasn't figured out the starting role. But he says he's gonna be guarding Trae Young. quite a bit. So take that for what it's worth. I don't know if that's any indications of anything. We just don't know.
That's gonna be a tough cover. Trae Young kind of flamed him a little bit.
Yeah.
In the summer league.
Yeah, he definitely he did. But Trae Young, he's having a decent preseason as well.
Yeah.
He's having a decent preseason as well. We got Jeremy Lin returned to the Garden. You know what I mean? We can't let Jeremy Lin pop off on us, man.
Does he have knees yet though?
Yo, I mean, the last preseason game, he dropped like 24 and 5 in like 20 minutes. So they seem like he's been anxious to get back. Yeah, he had that patella injury. So Jeremy Lin will be back. Everybody in the chat, who do you think? Who's your candidate for Knicks Defensive Player of the Year? Leave it in the chat below, and we could go through some of the chats, man. Shout out everybody in here. Yeah. Cody, T. Williams, Sean Kaplan, Mike Hawks, Joe Curry, Alex Collins, all the way from Ireland, man. Shout out Alex Collins. Carlos, what up, Carlos? Who you got, JLs?
Oh, I got Rich Jim. I got Joshua Saltzman over here. That's a new name I don't recognize. Drip Bayless, NYK.
Drip Bayless over here. Yeah, the best name in the business, man.
Drip Tyrone Reed was here early. Was good, Tyrone.
Facts. Rich Jim was asking when you will receive the email. After tonight's show, I'm basically going to collect all of the emails from the Google form. I'm going to send it over to Statement Games. They're going to create the private games and send you the link to the private game. So you'll have it by tonight, later tonight, early morning. You'll have the link. Check your email, check your spam box. And if you have any trouble, just, you know where to find us, man. You could always email us. You could contact us on social media, and we will and we'll get back to you. Pedison's in here. What's good, Pedison's? Black Caesar, what's going on? All right, JL. So we did Defensive Player of the Year, right? What about Sixth Man? Who you think? Who's your candidate for Sixth Man this year?
Sixth Man is a hard one.
Who's your candidate for Sixth Man?
Like, it could be. It depends on who's starting too. First of all, that's what makes it harder.
That's true.
It depends on who's starting.
So go ahead with your starters, man. You're the coach.
I think Trey's gonna start at first, at least.
Yeah.
And they're gonna flip it with Frank later on. That's my prediction.
So you think they go with Trey first?
I feel like it's gonna be Trey first, and then Frank is gonna take over eventually. But so with that in mind, I feel like Trier showed us some stuff this season in the preseason. I feel like they're gonna bring him over eventually after the 45 days is up.
Yeah.
When they move Courtney Lee or whoever they want to move to make a roster spot for him to get him permanently, and I feel like it's gonna be Trier.
I think I'm going Frank as a starter. I think Frank is a starter, and I think it's Trigger Trey, 6th man. I think it's Trigger Trey, 6'6", will come off the bench and be the 6th man. You spoke on Courtney Lee, and we'll get to Courtney Lee later on. Let's get through these awards, but yeah, I think they're gonna go with Frank. It's still, you find it interesting that Fizdale still hasn't locked in a starter at the 1. You think he's playing mind games with the Hawks? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I think he's just confused.
Is he confused himself? Is he confused himself?
You see how the Knicks fans are battling? Like,
we battling, man. We battling, man. Yo,
we battling because there's no real clear cut answer here, man.
It's true,
man. There's a negative to positive to each player that starts.
Yeah.
Trey starts, the defense falters. Frank starts,
the offense probably falters a little bit. It's true. So
it's like.
Which makes the case for the two of them to play together.
Exactly. And if Moutier starts, then everything falls apart.
but yo, Moutier from a point guard prospect, to me, is better than both. He's not great, but I'm talking about the tools in terms of facilitating, in terms of pushing the pace.
Yeah, man. But jeez, man.
He's just not there. He's just not there, man.
Potentially, you gotta grow at some point. You can't be at the same point you were when you got drafted.
Well, look, man. The bottom line, this is what the rebuild looks like, man. That's it.
You can see Frank's grown.
Yeah.
You can see Trey grown from the GD here. Like, Moutier, what are you doing?
I don't know. Listen, man. I wish him the best, man. But I don't know. I don't know what's up with Moutier, man. I don't know what's up with Moutier. But you know what though? I find it funny though, with a lot of Knicks fans who. Because I'm reading, like, the comments and the, shout out Max from the Bronx. We cut up Max's phone call from the other night, and Max wanted Frank to start, and I posted that as a video on Twitter and YouTube and Instagram just to get more reactions, more opinions on Team Frank, Team Trey. And listen, the opinions are very polarizing, man. But I just find it interesting to the Trey Burke people who's like, yo, this is a no-brainer. It has to be Trey. It has to be Trey. In my devil's advocate, I'm like, if we're rebuilding, if we're here to develop, why don't we go with the guy that we drafted last year? Like, isn't it? I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, Jay Ellis. Isn't it important to see? Okay, by the end of this year, we will have a better idea of where he fits.
That's the thing. That's what's wrong with the keep what you kill philosophy. Because the keep what you kill philosophy says whoever's best suited for this situation plays. But if we're thinking about developing young guys and people who are gonna be playing with Porzingis once he gets back, then you go with just throw Frank in the fire. So he's trying to. I feel like he's trying to mend these two philosophies together, and he's not even saying the other part of philosophy that he might be considering, because I think he just wants people to fight hard. I think that's what it is, because you can tell he's thinking about that in the back of his mind, because Kevin Knox is starting and he hasn't been playing that well.
And to Max's point, he said, listen, if we're gonna give Knox that kind of leeway, why not give Frank that leeway? And, people countered by saying, listen, we don't have that much options at the 3. I agree with that. But like I said, my point is, I love Trey, friend of the program. You know that, JL's. Shout out Trey Burke. But my thing is, if we're developing, then we can't have this short-term outlook like, okay, we need to see Trey out there. Put Frank out there, win or lose, pass or fail, so we know at the end of the season we can say, okay, he's a better lead guard. He's a better off guard. He's a better off the bench. He's better at the 3. We need to know. We need to know, bro.
That might be the best move for the franchise going forward, because he's going to be here past next year.
And I'll bring Trey back next year. I'll bring Trey back next year.
It just conflicts with the keep what you kill mentality. I think that's the problem you're having right here. That's really what the problem is.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, man. What do you guys think in the chat, man, about the whole point guard dynamic? I think it's interesting. I still think all 3 is going to play a significant amount of time. Even Baker's going to get some minutes here and there when they need a spark. And I think you're going to see the platoon, situational platoon, in times where we need a stop. You're going to see Frank out there down the stretch. You may see Trey out there down the stretch if we need instant offense. I think Fizdale's going to continue to tinker with the rotation all year.
Facts. Rich Jim says Cantor Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, boy. Rich Jim really throwing it out there, man.
That's hot take right there.
Rich Jim really throwing it out there, man. We got a call from 931. Yo, 931, you on the line, man. Hello?
Hello?
Yo.
Yo.
All right. This dude's playing on the line. Dude sounded like he was 80, man.
He did.
Yeah, we're going to start screening the callers, too, man. So all that jokes and fun and games is going to be gone. By opening night, the calls will be screened. So if you're coming with prank calls, if you're coming with you're not going to make it through. You're just going to be waiting on hold for a long-ass time. So don't even try it, man. All right, JL. So we did defensive play. We did 6-man. Rookie of the year, is it safe to say Kevin Knox? In the NBA-wise and on the Knicks-wise, is it safe to say Knicks-wise, do you think he runs away with it from Money Mitch? And NBA-wise, what do you think his chances are?
It's going to be a mountain. It's going to be you got Ayton, you got Doncic out here. But Kevin Knox.
Yo, Luka Doncic is looking like a beast, boy.
Yeah. Knox is going to have to wake up.
Yeah.
But there's another sleeper on the Knicks, too. Trey's the sleeper on the Knicks.
Well, I mean, on the two-way, though, that's the thing. I mean.
That's the thing. I said it depends if we bring him up.
Yeah.
Only reason I'm saying he's a sleeper is because you're looking at his numbers. I forgot what the exact stat was, but there was only 3 rookies.
Yeah.
Who averaged over 18 and 50%, and Trey was one of them. It was Trey, Ayton, and
ISO. I'm gonna pull that up right now. 347. You on the line? What's going on?
What's up, this is Cody?
Cody, what up, man?
What up?
Nothing much, man. So here's what I'm struggling with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. Intro. Cody, president of the Hicks fan club.
President of the Isaiah Hicks
still the only member.
fan club.
I'm still the only member, so feel free to join me on that. Just FYI for everybody. Still looking for members.
They filmed me on my podcast for saying
here's
Hicks
a
got
good
better.
thing.
I said they flamed me on my podcast for saying Hicks got better. Go
ahead. I believe. So here's the thing. I think that Fizz trusts Frank. I think if you look at if you compare Trey Burke's minutes to Frank's throughout the 5 games they played, I think Frank probably outpaced him by like 10 minutes or so, right? Mm-hmm. Especially the last game where I think Frank played 29 minutes and Trey played about 20 minutes. So Frank trusts. Fizz trusts Frank. So it's not like the coach is down on him. I think, but I've never heard Coach Fizz say, Frank is my god. I think he keeps saying, well, I have the option of playing him all over the place. And I think part of maybe what he's struggling with is it's clear that if you look at Frank and Burke, for me, because Burke did not outright win the competition, Frank won. Right, because to me, Trey Burke. Yeah,
nobody really established themselves for 100%, man. Nobody really established themselves either.
Right, but if you Trey Burke, this is your season to get paid for next year, right? Like,
yeah,
you're not even sure about your NBA career. You're gonna come in and you're gonna win the battle outright. He didn't do that.
It's true.
He didn't do that, and so to me, that's what I'm.
You know what I'll say too. You know what it is too.
Sorry.
I feel like Frank played well, but he didn't play. He played. It's not Frank's fault either. Fizz played him a lot off the ball, so he played him 10 more minutes than Burke, but he didn't play him as a point guard. He played him as a wing for the most part, and then his spots he played point guard. So that's what makes it. Yeah.
Yeah, his best game was the last game. That was his best game. But I think it's because once you tell Frank like you are the guy, and you're able to build him up, he plays with a lot more confidence, right? I think right now, if you have him all over the place, that's okay. But I think you have to see him at the guard position. If you want to, you can move him all over the place afterwards, but he got to know that he's coming in as a primary guard, right?
Yes,
and then you can play him with Trey, you can play him with everybody else, but he's got to come in like, dude, you are my guy. Yes, I'm going to move you around a little bit because I had the luxury of doing that with you, but you're the starting guard for the New York Knicks. I think his confidence will do wonderful for his confidence. I'm not sure why Fizz is not doing that. Again, I think he believes in Frank, but I'm not sure if this kind of confusion is going to help Frank.
All right.
That makes sense.
Appreciate the call, my dude.
No problem.
I agree with you.
Right. Yeah, go ahead, JLs.
Now, I agree because I was mentioning this before somewhere else, like, Frank to me still defers.
Yeah, of course.
When Fizdale said positionless basketball, whoever gets the rebound, you initiate the offense. When Trey gets the rebound, he initiates the offense. When Trey gets the rebound, he initiates the offense. When Frank gets the rebound, he looks for Trey or he looks for Trier, and then he goes to the corner.
Or he looks for Lance.
Or it looks for like he doesn't.
He looks for the bailout from Lance.
He doesn't initiate, which is that one. It's that one missing piece for me to say, okay, Frank,
yeah.
Like, be confident, get that ball, initiate the offense. Just don't look for somebody else to. So sometimes I feel like take all the guards off and let him in, and just to see what he does.
What he's gonna do.
So he doesn't have to look for that guy. Get him like Cody said, get his confidence up.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree with Cody saying, and I just think, listen, the lead guard position has been unsettled for a long, long time. We need to figure it out. Like I said, I like Trey. I feel like his best asset to this team is as a sixth man on a good team. And I think until then, we don't have a lead guard yet, and we need to figure that out. And that's why I want to put Frank at it first. Trial and error. If he does well, he does well. If he don't, he don't. We have nothing to lose. We're not playing for nothing this year. We're not making the playoffs this year. Throw him in the fire and see what's up, man. You know what I'm saying, JLs?
Yeah.
All right. To all the callers, we're gonna get to the calls in a second. Let's just breeze through some of these. So you think Knox definitely Knicks Rookie of the Year, and what do you think he finishes NBA wise?
NBA wise,
I think it might be third. I think Ayton might take it. Ayton or Luka is definitely taking it. Luka look like he's ready to ball out. I think Knox will finish third or fourth.
Yeah, I think so too. I think
yeah.
And Cher is my sleeper pick for that.
Okay. Yeah, I think third or fourth. I think Trae Young is gonna be in the running. I think Ayton will be in the running, and Luka Doncic will definitely be in the running. Most improved. Who's your pick for most improved player? Frank. Okay.
Frank. Easy.
Okay.
You already see it in the preseason.
Yeah. That's true. I'm gonna go. I might go Dotson. I might go Dot. If he can get off the bench, if he can get off the pine, I might go Dot, man.
That's the thing that's keeping me from voting him, because I don't know what the minutes are gonna look like between Courtney Lee. Like, I think he might be moved eventually, and then two things have to happen. Courtney Lee has to be moved, one, and the coach has to realize that Moutier isn't going to produce.
That's true. That's true.
And then Dotson will at least get their minutes.
Yeah, I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, because when Moutier started to stink, that's when you started to see Dotson come in the second quarter finally instead of the fourth quarter. I think
in order to get this Courtney Lee trade done, and they're gonna need it. For those of you in the Kevin Durant sweepstakes or want us in it, Courtney Lee got to go. He has to play. That's the thing. That's the tricky thing, J. Ellis. He has to play. He has 2 years left on his deal. I believe it's worth about $13 million. I could go check on it. They got to fatten him up. They got to fatten the pig in order to sell him. You can't have him on the bench. You know what I'm saying? You got to showcase him.
Yeah, it's weird because he had a good year last year. So you think he had a good year. You feel like it should be good enough. But I guess it's
gotta play him. Dotson gonna have to wait his turn. We gotta get Courtney Lee I like Courtney Lee. I don't say it like he's just a piece of trash or whatever. I don't like to talk like that.
Like Courtney Lee.
It's business. It's business. It's business. Courtney Lee. You know that. Yeah, it's business.
I always say if we were closer to winning a chip.
Yeah.
If he was like a piece away, I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's go, Courtney. But we're not. We like in this. We were building right now.
Exactly. So you're going with Frank. I'm going with Dot. Asterisk pending a Courtney Lee ouster, at least by the trade deadline. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody in the chat tonight. What's your picks? We ran through Defensive Player of the Year. We ran through Sixth Man, Rookie of the Year, Most Improved. Give me your picks. Leave it in the chat. How's Periscope looking, JL? So you on the Periscope?
Hold on a second. Let me get on the Periscope.
No doubt. Shout out to Bruce Wayne. Shout out Bruce Wayne, Mike Hawks, Joe Curry, Kareem Maloney in here. Ace Bez, what's good? Ace said, what I know about Jamaica Ave. Come on, man. Come on, Ace. Ace, come on, Ace. I was out on the Ave when the Ave was really the place to go to get your gear, your uptowns, your downtowns, when you actually used to be able to bargain for sneakers. Now, you got to beg them for a good price on the sneakers, man, because they not budging on that premium. Alan, what's going on? Carlos, Omar, Arroyo, what's going on? Where's everybody from, too, man? If you're new in the chat, give me a hashtag new, and also state where you're from, man, so we can shout you out. I'm gonna go back to the phones, too. Let's go to 646. Yo.
Yo, Max from the Bronx. What's good?
What's good, Max? How you, man?
What up?
I'm chilling. Appreciate the YouTube, though. Appreciate it.
Yo, Max, I didn't even know you had a Twitter presence, man. You ain't even come on and promote your Twitter with the people. I didn't even know, man.
I'm fake humble. All
right, that's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, you know what? I think it's been cool. I think one of the ways to get more out of the live streams, because it's so long, some people aren't able to watch them from front to back. So I think what we're gonna do over the course of the season is we're gonna pull out our top callers of the night, and repurpose the stream and just to get more conversation, more dialogue going. So yours was the pick of the week, man. You that Frank article, that Frank video, that shit got over 200 comments, man. Some good, some bad. Some dudes saying F Max, who's Max? Yeah.
Welcome to our world, yo.
Welcome to the world, man. It's all good, man. But yeah, what you saying for tonight, man?
So here's my thing, right?
Yeah.
So, speaking of Twitter, I argue with this
older guy about Trey Burke all the time, man. I don't know what his name. I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
I'll give him a shout out. But if you're in the Knicks community, you know this is the Trey Burke guy. This guy loves Trey Burke like
I'm
Philly
trying to
loves
think.
Iverson.
Is
This
it
guy
Boris?
thinks Trey Burke is a god. Yeah, I think it's Brutus or something.
Boris.
Like that,
I think it's Boris, man. I think it's Boris is the
this
Trey.
guy loves this guy.
Yeah, Boris is the Trey Burke guy, man.
So my thing is this, right? What is the big difference between Knox in the summer league, besides the talent, besides the obviously NBA has way more talent in the summer league, and Knox in the preseason? What's the biggest difference? The biggest difference is Frank was playing, and people talk about him being unselfish as a bad thing, but when you have Tim Hardaway and you have Enes Kanter and you have Knox, three, I would say, people who think offense before anything, you need somebody who's unselfish in that starting lineup. You cannot have Trey Burke doing, the whole Iverson thing. The offense is not gonna run well, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be smart. I hope Fizdale's smart. You know what I'm saying? I hear him talking about, I'm gonna put him at the 4, I'm gonna put him at the 3. Okay, that's cool. When other people are in the lineup, you have to start the guy. You have to. Also, I think that they're gonna trade Lee mid-season, and they're gonna have to Hazonia is either gonna fail miserably or he's gonna look like what he was supposed to look like.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get to Hazonia later on, man. Because your boy Hazonia was like, they was asking him why he wasn't playing well. He was basically like, oh well, I wanted everybody else to shine. Like yo, my man, you here in a 1-year tryout, my guy. You need to get yours. Yeah, get everybody involved, but that don't explain you not making wide open layups or flipping and flopping all over the place. So
that's not because he was trying to get the pass home.
I'll say this, right?
Yeah.
Hazonia has more talent than Dotson, but who would you rather trust is Dotson.
Yeah, I trust that.
Because Dotson's going to come in, he's going to defend, he's going to shoot the wide open 3.
Yep.
He's going to do do your job, and that's it. Hazonia thinks he's like, if you hear Hazonia quotes before he got drafted, Hazonia said, because Hazonia said he played for Barcelona, right? Barcelona has Messi, right?
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, you ever watch Messi? You ever watch Messi play?" He said, "No, Messi needs to watch me play." He really said that. He said that.
His swag and his game is unbalanced right now. It's unbalanced, man.
Oh man,
he's gonna be one of those. It's like every year we have one of those guys on the team, man, who's like potential is here, but like he just not really there, like not really with it, man. He'll be like this year's Beasley, I think. But Beasley is way more of a beast than Beasley did have game. He had way more game. You know what I mean? He just couldn't reach star potential, but Beasley had way more game. Go ahead, Max. One more point because I got to move to next goal.
Okay. And the last point is this. The most improved player is going to be my guy Frank, because Frank is going to – because, defense in the NBA is bad. So Frank, all he has to see is a couple baskets go in, let him hit that 20-point mark 1 or 2 times, and in his mind he's going to be like, oh, I can score on the NBA level. I don't have to be just a defender.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's going to open up his game, because you notice at the tail end of last year, he started shooting more. His points started going up because he got confidence. So I think he needs to hit that 20-point a couple times, and then he'll be what we think he is.
That would be nice. That would be nice, man. I'd love for him to do it, man. But hopefully hear from you Wednesday night, Max. Definitely call up, man.
Thanks.
All right, have a good one.
Yep, and sign up for that jersey contest too, man. Sign up for the jersey giveaway.
Yo, jersey. What's the jersey contest?
Oh man,
Oh, man.
Oh man, boy. This guy Max calls here every day. I just went through 30 minutes explaining the contest. You must have came on late, Max.
No. You know what? What happened? I'm gonna tell you what happened. I was driving and I saw the alert, and it said, "Oh, KnicksFanTV." I said, "Oh, my guy's on." So when I get home, I'm gonna call. So I didn't hear the first 20 minutes of the show.
Okay.
But I need to get on that jersey contest.
Yeah, well, all right, well, definitely, I don't want to run back through it again because we want to run through the program. Rewind back to the beginning when you get a chance. Go through all the instructions. Everything is there, it's plain and simple. If you have any issues, just hit me up on Twitter or something, and I'll run you through it. But you have until 6 p.m. Wednesday to complete the contest. All right?
All right.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Yep. Max from the Bronx. It's a good call, man. He's always a good call, man. All right, MVP Jay Ellis. Who's going to be the guy on this team that this team cannot do without? Who's your guy, man?
I was flip-flopping between Cantor and Tim.
Yeah.
And in my mind, and I settled on Cantor.
That's mine too.
I settled on Cantor. I feel more confident that he's going to give you the points and the rebounds, and the percentage is still going to be high. And he'll be a steady force for us.
Yeah.
And he'll keep us in the rebound battle. We got thrown out in the rebound battle.
Shit.
In the last
Keep us in it. It's either him or nothing, man.
Yeah, it's pretty much him or nothing. Those last two games, we missed him.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, with Tim Hardaway Jr., I mean, we will miss his scoring if he doesn't produce.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more of a chance of somebody else picking up the scoring than more of a chance of somebody else picking up the rebounding. And
it's not there, man. Unless it's Vonleh or Money Mitch, but Money Mitch is young. Can't count on him for that. And Vonleh, he's gonna. I was looking for Vonleh to be kind of fill that KO void. But I feel like he'll do it in spurts, but he's not going to be as consistent as KO was as a backup five that I had like last year. But I think my MVP of the team until KP comes back, obviously, is definitely going to be Cannon. That double, like you said, the doubles. Last year, he was tops in the league offensive rebounding. Most of the time, that's what kept us in games when our three-point shooting was so terrible. This is our second chance points. He gives you those second chance points. You know what I mean? He may put the Matador D. But he's a warrior out there, man. I like Cannon. Yeah. He's gonna be recruiting everybody all year. You know that. And Cannon is definitely gonna be the MVP.
We'll see if Fitz can coach him up to shore up the defense a little bit. We'll see if he can at least get the positional defense better this year.
Indeed. Let's go to 929. They're waiting for a minute. Yo.
Yo, hold on, let me turn that little down.
Yeah, you gotta turn the speaker off, bro.
Sure. What's good, fellas?
What's good, man? Yo, you still on speakerphone? You gotta take us off speakerphone.
Yeah. I know we got you on speaker. Yeah, but this loud smoke.
Loud smoke. What up, man?
3 things I want to talk about, fellas.
Okay, all right, just make it quick because we got a lot of calls in the pipeline.
Yeah, I know. Jay, you was talking about how Fizz got him playing on ball, got Frank playing on ball, correct? I don't think Fizz really got that much confidence in a point guard as a point guard. That's why he plays him off guard. Real quick about Knox. What I say about Knox here, the reason why I think he's not playing as well is because he's not getting fed the ball right. As far as
I think that's part of it.
Like a better point guard.
Yep. I think that's part of it. The lack of facilitating,
Cantor,
definitely.
The most improvement.
Okay. All right, man. Quite loud smoke. Like I said, man, make sure you pluck all them stems and seeds out at the pith, man. No stems, no seeds, no K2, bro.
No. That's that. I'll let y'all go, though.
All right, my dude. Keep it loud, my dude. All right, later. Oh man, yeah. I mean, listen. I think part of the reason is he's not getting the rock where he needs it.
Yeah.
But it'll come. He's a rookie. It'll definitely come.
Is he really gonna get more shots than Tim Hardaway Jr. on the floor? I don't think that's gonna happen.
Nah, Timmy's gonna make sure that doesn't happen. Timmy said, KP's not here. I'm the man. All right.
Yeah.
I'm shooting it. Shout out everybody in the chat once again, man. Michael Parker, appreciate it. Always donates to the channel. Thanks for the super chat. Much appreciated. Shout out to everybody who subscribed. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. KnicksFanTV and the Nick of Time show. We are here live after every game, and tonight's a special edition. We wanted to give the details of the jersey giveaway, and then we also wanted to talk about, just have some fun with these season predictions.
Facts.
Arashi Kumo says, "How dirty did Noah do us?" Thanks, Phil. Yeah, I'm just glad it's over, Jay Ellis, man. I'm just glad this whole thing is over, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is right now. I'm crying a little bit over the money, but
yeah, me too, man. But I mean, it's two things, right? It's gonna give us that immediate cap flexibility for this offseason, which means better use it up and try to get. I don't even want to say the KD word, but if we're gonna get him now, it's gonna be the time. If not, you're going to have those 6 million, 6.5 million or so stretched. That's what the stretch means. The remainder of his contract is stretched evenly over the course of the remaining term. So over those 3 years, that's $6 million less in cap space that we're going to have to spend.
It's going to be one of those things where it's going to be cool. We have the cap space. If you don't sign anybody, though, I'm a little nervous about the domino effect of not signing somebody.
Yeah.
Like, because we have Cantor here, we have all these people here. Are we gonna be able to? They're gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, I got the money."
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to overpay because we don't get a top-notch free agent here.
Indeed, man. And go ahead.
I kind of feel like you can probably bargain with some of these guys if we get a KD or something. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody like KD comes, I'm like, 'cause I know I'm a Cantor guy. But I still don't want to be paying, no $18, $20 million for him or nothing like that.
Facts.
But if KD comes, I can be like, hey, Cantor, you can take less.
You never know. Dudes might start sacrificing, man.
I think he would.
Dudes might start sacrificing, man.
Yeah. If he doesn't, he might try to get some $20 million, and it's going to be a little funny.
Yep. I agree with that. We're going to get to the phones in a second, but let's go back to the chat. Shout out Kareem Maloney, all the way from Barbados. Big up Barbados. Bruce Wayne from Jersey. Sean Jute from Bama. Shout out Bama. Joe Curry says he's in purgatory. Joe, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. We got to get you out of there to to better days. Julio Thomas checking in from Honduras. Who else? Shout out Joseph Smith from the BX. Shout out to the BX. Got family out there.
Let me get my Periscope real quick.
Okay.
PNF 5 trade was good.
Okay.
Let's see.
Joaquin Torres, new from Michigan. Shout out Joaquin Torres. Go ahead, JLs.
Yeah. Oddly Sour NY was good, man.
What up, T. Williams from NC? What up, T?
Yo, Ill Will. Ray say, what was that say? Ray say Arwin was good. Yankees Finest one was good.
All right. Shout out Efren from Puerto Rico checking in. Yo, a lot of people from PR be checking us out, man. So shout out to him. Francisco Meia from Queens. Shout out Francisco. Ronnie P. Shout out Ronnie P. Yeah, man. Shout out everybody. PR always in the house heavy, though, man. That's always a good look. Definitely appreciate our people from PR, man. All right, let's go back to the phone. 646. You live. Hello.
Yo.
Yo. Yeah, you live, man. What's going on?
Yo, I'm live. Yo, what up?
What up, man? Who this?
It's Reed from Brooklyn, yo. What up?
Reed from Brooklyn. What's good, Reed? What's your points tonight?
Well, I guess you guys are going like your MVP, your sixth man of the year.
Yeah.
And
anything you want to talk about, man. You can chime into whatever you want.
All right, cool. Well, my MVP for this year got to be Fizdale because right now he's in a predicament to make sure that we are running like an organized system on the court, and he had to really come to a final decision to say who our starting point guard. And to me, Frank got the position this year. I'm not a big Trey Burke fan. I think he's a good man off the bench because he provides that firepower that we need. Mm-hmm. But as of right now, Frank I give him the nod as a starter of the Knicks.
Okay. All right. Appreciate the call, man. Definitely be sure to call back, man. Appreciate that.
That's fact.
Bet.
All right, JL. Let's go to 917. You are on the line. Yo.
Yo, what's the deal? It's Rich.
Rich, what up, Rich?
What up, man?
What's the deal?
What you thinking tonight,
man?
What's
good, fellas?
Chilling. What's your point? We just gotta roll through because we got a short program tonight, so we just gotta roll through with the phone calls.
No problem.
All right.
I'm thinking Fizz ain't come on and say who's our starting point guard really yet because I think he honestly sees Frank playing any one, two, or three positions. Fizz probably doesn't want to label a person starting point guard yet because he probably doesn't feel like we have that starting point guard smashed right now. So he's probably hesitant on naming somebody starting point guard because moving forward the future, he probably doesn't want to label you, or you just my starting point guard.
Yeah.
I think he's going to honestly give the 1, 2, and 3 chances to see who's going to earn that job. Because that's what he's been saying all this time. I think he honestly means that. I think he doesn't know who he wants to start at the point guard position right now at this moment anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that. JL's go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said before, there's no clear-cut winner. There's an offense-defense thing happening. Trey initiates the offense better. I feel like he attacks when he's at the top of the key. Frank has done with the defense, and when Frank has been good offensively, it's been on the wing type of area. So I agree with you. There's no clear-cut winner right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with that, man. He's going to have some difficulty. But listen, this is what the rebuild is about. This is what the development is about. This is where Fizdale is going to earn his check. You know what I'm saying? This is where Fizdale is going to earn his check, man. So let's just wait and see. Sit back and see what happens. He said he want to turn Frank into the defensive player of the year. We know Frank is hungry. We know Trey is hungry. A lot of guys going to have to be playing with a chip on their shoulders. So let's see how it pans out on the court. Jay Ellis.
What up?
Vegas is saying win projections. 29.5. 29.5, Jay Ellis. Over or under 29.5 wins? What are you thinking? You going over?
Yes.
Okay. What's your basis on that, man?
Blind faith.
Don't we all have it? We are Knicks fans you know what I mean? We are Knicks fans doing a Knicks fan show. You could be doing anything tonight. Yeah, blind faith. I would agree with that.
No type of analytics.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's just like, come on, Fizdale, get these guys playing some defense. We played good defense for 2 preseason games, and the other 2 was kind of shaky. But I'm hoping that Enes Kanter's absence had a lot to do with those losses. It can even out those, rebounding numbers a little bit, and maybe help us tip over the edge in some of these games coming forward. I'm just hoping.
Yeah. I think shout out CP. CP's on your show, Nick of Time show. Shout out CP, the artist, my little brother. That's little CP, man. Everybody in the chat, just shout out little CP. That's my brother. My brother checking in from the A, man, from ATL.
What up, man? And what up, Michael Parker?
Facts. I'm gonna say, my whole prediction all year was 30 and 52. We won 29 last year. I think losing Porzingis is going to be great. Like, that's going to hurt us big time, obviously, right? That's going to hurt us. I think you're asking for his production. You're asking a lot from Tim Hardaway Jr. You're asking a lot from Trey Burke. You're asking a lot from Knox in terms of that offensive production. Kanter's going to get his, 15 and up in terms of points. But you're gonna miss KP on the offensive end. You're going to miss his rim protection. Like I said, Kanter, he's a cool dude, but he puts the Matador D. So if you're gonna be counting on Mitchell Robinson as your primary, rim protector, he's a young kid, man. I'm not gonna put that pressure on him. So I think defensively we're gonna struggle. I also think we're gonna continue to struggle on the 3-point line. I didn't see where that has improved. So yeah, I think it's in line. Like I said, we've seen from Nate Silver, the famous prognosticator, was saying 23. I was like, damn, son. If we in for a 23-win season, JLs, we got to come up with new content, bro. We got to start doing some freestyle battles or something, bro. Like
some dances,
something, man. But that's why we doing statement games, man, because we gotta switch it up and make it fun, bro. Real talk.
Oh man, and you know what too? It was funny because when Phil was here and we was playing bad, it kept things interesting. So you always had something to talk about.
Yeah,
Phil was a mess.
That's true. There was little Charlie Rosen taking shots at players, and we'll get to that Phil topic in a second. Let's go to 732 area code. You on the line, bro? Hello. Oh, man, my man fell asleep on the line, bro. All right, he's out of there. All right, let's go to 516. You on the line.
Yo.
Yo, who this?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, man, you live, bro. What's good?
Loud and clear.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Benny Blanco representing Strong Island.
Benny Blanco, Hempstead in the building. What's going on? Home of Julius Irving. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's from the belt. But
yeah, he's from the belt. It's close.
Long Island.
Yeah, it's close. It's close.
Yeah, right. Man. Let me ask y'all a question. I see y'all got Kevin Knox winning that Rookie of the Year, man.
Yeah.
I mean, for the Knicks team, but I don't know, man. I think Trey can get it over him.
That's my sleeper right
there. Yeah, that's JL's sleeper. But my whole thing is with Trier. I mean, if you're going to be spending some time in the G League, I mean, I don't think Knox is going to fall off that much where, you know what I mean, he can't make that up or barring any unforeseen injury. I don't want to put injury on him. I just think longevity-wise, just because he'll be up at the main roster, he'll have that opportunity to put those stats on. You know what I mean? He'll have the opportunity. But ISO Zoe's around the corner, man. Yeah. ISO Zoe's around the corner for sure.
Yeah, he's standing right there looking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
I'm telling you.
I feel about my boy Dotson, man. Like, give him a shot, man. I'm saying free Dot, man, all day.
Free
man.
Dot is the word, man. We need Dotson, man. Yo, Benny, appreciate the call, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right, salute, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. I see y'all doing the season and all that.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate the support, bro.
I feel like my free dot is catching on. My Keep Cantor.
Free dot is definitely catching on. Yo, we need to see him.
Keep Cantor wasn't catching.
We need to see Damian Dotson out on the court, man. Yeah, I mean, he's been coming in garbage time in the preseason, but he's been doing his thing, man.
Yeah, man.
He's definitely been doing his thing. So,
I feel like he's a little killer. He's a silent little sniper.
Yeah. Dot's from H-Town, man. He balls out. What else? Shout out everybody in the chat once again. Hit that subscribe button. If you're enjoying this live stream, give us a thumbs up on the video. Helps us. Please do that. Helps us promote the video out to YouTube. Gets more Knicks fans into the chat. You know, and it makes it better. We're getting a variety of phone calls. As y'all see, is people from all over the world tuning into the show. So that means a lot, man. That means a lot. That it'd be people from all over the world who actually like the Knicks of all teams, right?
Yeah, for real.
Rafael Hernandez, thanks for the subscribe. What else? I had something I had to say. Sean Stewart from Norfolk. Shout out Sean Stewart, man. I used to live in VA. I used to dribble down in VA at Hampton, man. I used to go to Hampton, so VA's always a special place for me for sure. Shout out VA. And what are you guys, your win projections, man? Are you over or under the 29.5? Leave it in the comments and the chat. Definitely. What else we got, Jay Ellis, man? What else we got coming up?
You ran through everything?
Yeah, I mean, we did our prediction. We're going to go back to the calls. We got a couple more calls to take. So let's go to couple more calls to take. Let's go 678 area code first. What's going on? Hello.
What up?
Yo,
you hear me?
Yeah, who's this?
Hello?
Yeah, we here, man.
Oh, yeah. What up? Now, check this out, man. Knicks got a bigger problem.
What's that?
Y'all thinking about who's going to score and who's going to start and all that. In another year, what are you going to do with Cantor? Because you can't pay Cantor that kind of crazy money. Then you're going to have to pay KP. That's 2 contracts right there. With Timmy's killing us. Timmy's straight killing us. And secondly, Hazonia is better than y'all think he is. He doesn't have to score. He's doing other things for this team.
I like him as a facilitator too. Don't get me wrong. I like him as a facilitator. I like to clown Hazonia because sometimes he just look real sloppy out there. But I like
defense has kind of been lacking too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but remember one thing: we always was playing shooting guards in small forward position. So he's the first time we actually have 2 small forwards. I don't know what Beasley was, but Michael Beasley's not better than this kid. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Hazonia is really the truth. Let him calm down. Let him relax.
Okay.
He's gonna do some things. As soon as he bang it in the guard,
they gonna go crazy.
He's gonna be a fan.
They gonna go crazy, man. Yo, who's this and where you from, by the way, man? I didn't get that in the beginning.
Bang it. That's gonna be it. They gonna be calling for him.
Baker did a good job in the preseason too. I was watching Baker. Baker was crazy last year, all over the floor. This year he was over the floor, but when that shot was coming to him, he was dropping them. I was like, oh,
yeah, that's what I've been looking for Ron Baker, man. I've been waiting on that.
Yeah, this is the best I've seen the Knicks, and I've watched them for a long time. Just athletic with so many deep positions. But you got to get rid of that Timmy, man. Timmy be taking the same shots Melo used to take, man.
Yeah.
The same exact shots. You like, no. Oh,
yeah.
It's some kind of shots you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's a bad shot shooter.
I really believe I would keep Courtney Lee and get rid of Timmy, straight up. I would give him away for a bag of peanuts. I'm being real with you. He's killing the team.
Oh, man.
And let me go to one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Y'all say Alonzo Trier, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I look at Alonzo Trier and I look at Burke, I see the same person. You know what's getting Alonzo Trier off? They just didn't know how to defend him. The last 2 games, he wasn't doing all that. They was catching up to him. All that just dribbling and I'm going to go to the hole or I'm going to take a jumper. They caught up to him in the last 2 games.
Yeah,
I think Frank is going to be good. Y'all already know that. I'm pro Frank anyway. But the team overall, I really respect this team. I even like Cornette, man. The only dude I really don't like on this team, I'm telling you, is Trey and Timmy, man. They got to go. Them 2 got to go. And then things, even Moutier, man, y'all sleeping on Moutier. Moutier was dropping the ball off right to him to get an easy dunk.
Because he has to pass, because if he doesn't, he's going to fall.
yo, what's your name? Where you from, bro?
Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna take too much time, but yeah, for real, the Knicks is ready, man, and the Knicks will win 40 games.
Man, all right, man. I gotta bang it on him now, man. I gotta bang it. Appreciate the call, bro. Appreciate it, man.
He's speaking his truth. Don't judge
listen, man. I appreciate all callers, man, but his picture was a lot more rosier than mine, man. His picture was a lot more rosier than mine. I'll tell you that.
Don't judge his optimism.
Yeah, sorry, man. Once he got to the Moutier stuff, we had to go, man. We had to go.
Like the Moutier is better than
Nah, I didn't like that one, man. I didn't like that one. All right, let's run through the rest of these real quick, man. Real quick, because we're gonna wrap up in like 15 minutes. 973 on the line.
What up, fellas? Jamal in Jersey, and I know y'all being quick, so I'm gonna get right to it.
Okay.
My season outlook is not about wins and losses. It's strictly about what Frank, Trier, Robinson, and Knox do, basically, and whoever else might surprise, that'd be a bonus. And secondly, Fizdale understands that as well. That's why he's starting Knox anyway, and he's not going to mess Knox up the way Frank got messed up by missing a whole year. You're not going to win, and he didn't play and get to develop none at all, so you're going into the second year quite not knowing what you got yet, and it's bad for him. But our organization understand all of that and know what we got to do to move forward. And if y'all looking for nicknames for the players, just don't forget about Emmanuel Boutier, because he is booty.
Yo, I've been getting a lot of comments on these videos talking about Emmanuel Boutier, man.
Oh man,
Emmanuel Boutier, JL. Yeah. Yo, Jamal, appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the support, dude.
My podcast called.
All right, I'll catch y'all.
Go ahead, JL.
My podcast mates call him Moutier.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, shout out Moutier, man. Moutier need love too, man.
He do.
Facts. Yo, the chat is roasting that last call on that 40 wins, man. I didn't see it myself, but stranger things have happened. Man.
I went 35, 36.
I'm going 30, man. It's gonna be a long year, bro. It's going to be a long year. All right, let's go to a couple more calls before we wrap up. We're gonna wrap up shortly. Shout out to everybody for watching. Shout out to everybody for supporting once again. I hope y'all check us out after the game, Wednesday after the game. Remember, we're gonna be announcing the winner of the Knox Jersey, and then we're gonna get your opinions on the Knicks Hawks game. If you're gonna be at the game, look out for KnicksFanTV fan cam that's out there at MSG. We getting your opinions on the streets. We getting your opinions on the phone calls. We getting your opinions on Twitter. We everywhere, man. That's the whole motto of the show. Everywhere you are, man. We just want to know how y'all feel about the team. And that's the whole point of the channel, man. So if you're at the game, look out for the fan cam and give us your thoughts, man. All right, JL, so let's go to 817. Where's 817, man?
I am not ludicrous for this 30. I don't know. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up? Hey, am I the only one that likes Jimmy Butler? Can you tell me why New York Knicks are not showing any interest in Jimmy Butler?
Well, who's this and where you from, man? You got to address the protocol first, man. You got to check in first.
All right, my name's Joe Matteries. I'm in Astoria, Queens.
Astoria, Queens, man. All right, salute, Joe. Salute. Real quick on the Butler thing, I think he's a me first selfish player. I think I wouldn't invest that amount of money in him alone without there being, a secondary max player. He alone does not move the needle for this team, and just his whole ego and all of that, I would stay clear of Jimmy Butler. By no means do I want him here, especially if it's going to be by himself. JL, let's go ahead and weigh in.
It's ego and age at this point. It's really ego and age. I love his game. I love the two-way player. I love his mentality. I love how he can shut people down. I love the story of how he made himself from, like, some nobody who wasn't really bottom of the league guy to, like, fringe all-star. I love that about him. But, if he's 30 and he wants a max contract, it seems, which is, like, a kind of a scary thing. And you're still not sure what he can do with young guys around him, if he's going to rub them the wrong way or not. And we have a stable full of young guys here, so.
Yeah, I don't like what's going on with him and all that showing out. The whole meltdown, like that shit was such a love and hip hop diva production, like the whole meltdown in practice, and all of a sudden Rachel Nichols just so happens to be in Minnesota for a sit down interview. Come on, man, all that was staged, man. Like I understand he's trying to make a point to his team and all that, but he crossed the line that I would never want to bring that to this locker room, man.
Imagine that in New York.
Nah. I'm good. I'm good on that, man. I'm good on that. All right, let's go one more for the night. Let's go to 917 area code. You on the line, bro?
Yo, this is Steve.
Yep.
Hello?
Yep, I'm here.
Yo, this is Steve from Brooklyn, man.
Steve from Brooklyn. What's good, Steve? What's your points tonight?
Nah, I'm rooting for Frank, man. I think Frank, he has a better game than both Moutier and, everyone else. Me, I just want him to grow. Let the dude grow.
That's my thing, yeah.
We might have a good player right here.
Yeah, I agree with that, man.
People are trying to force. Huh?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, people just trying to like force some sort of image. Dude, just let the dude grow, and whatever he is, if he's the point guard, he's the point guard. If he's the shooting guard, but I think he's not easy. He's the shit. Sorry for cursing, but I think he's gonna be the man.
I appreciate the call, man. Make sure you definitely call back, man. We love to hear from everybody.
Thanks.
All right, man.
All right, cool. Yeah, JL's a lot of people on the this team Frank, man. I was surprised.
Yeah.
A lot of people trashing him and shit, but a lot of people's team Frank, bro.
Yeah, that's been I've been seeing depending on I don't know, it depends on where. I feel like Instagram has been Frank. No, I've seen a lot of people on Instagram.
My IGs definitely bring Frank.
I seen Trey on mine.
Trey?
Okay.
Trey on
Twitter too.
Okay.
But then I don't know. I'm seeing both.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I've been seeing more Frank than Trey. Brandon McNeely, thanks.
The commentators have been saying Frank.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to cut through some real quick news of the week. Real quick, Jay Ellis. What's your predictions for this game, man? Knicks Hawks. What are you thinking?
Knicks.
I'm going Knicks. 96-90. The Hawks are tanking. They're just as equally as a bad team. Maybe even a little worse. Obviously Trae Young is coming into the building. They have some guys. What's that guy's name? What's his name? Torian Prince. Average guys. Trae Young is obviously the star of the team right now. No John Collins, who I picked up in my fantasy league, a 20-man fantasy basketball league. Jay Ellis.
Oh Lord,
my team
I got the auto draft on my.
Bro, I can't even recognize half my team, man. But anyway,
I drafted Dwight Howard on my team, and he's out. Damn auto draft killed me, son.
I picked up KP. I'm gonna put him on the IR, but I picked up KP.
Oh, you picked up KP? That's worse than me.
Yeah, I got KP. I got KP in like the 9th round, man. I got KP in like the 9th round. Yeah, everybody in the chat, give me your predictions for the game. I'm going 96-90 Knicks. Like I said, no John Collins, no big man, no Dwayne Dedmon for the Hawks. I think the Knicks come out fired up in front of the home crowd. I think Canner, double Canner. I think Timmy's going to have a good night. And, I think, listen, we got the Hawks, then we got the Nets, and then we got Boston. We should be able to round out that weekend with 2-1, right? Oh, I think I lost JL's. Hold on. Yo, JL's, you still there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I hit the little mute button.
I was like, I thought it was my setup. I was like, oh, shit. So, you're saying 2-1. It's 2-1 is fair, right?
Yeah, 2-1. Definitely.
Yeah.
You're going to beat the Hawks, and you're going to beat the bum-ass Nets.
Bum-ass Nets, man. We're going to beat Dinwiddie and fucking Jared Dudley, man. All right, real quick. So Courtney Lee, they interviewed Courtney Lee. He said basically all the right things. He's like, I'm here to do whatever the team wants. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever role they have for me is what I'm gonna do. What's your takes on the Courtney Lee situation? I know we touched on it a little earlier, but what's your takes on it?
Yeah, he's just trying not to get fined. He's waiting his time.
I'm just here not to get fined. Man. I hear you, man. So Courtney Lee, man, he's a pro. I hope he gets traded to a contender eventually.
Yeah, I want to see him win, man. I like that guy.
Yeah, I like Courtney Lee, man. He definitely he checks his Instagram. He replies to the page whenever we clown him, and he has fun with it. So I like that.
Yeah, really. I
like that. Canner's ready. Canner's amped up. He's ready to go. What else? KP extension. No extension for KP this season. I don't think it was a surprise. But I look at it two ways on this, JLs. I think of it as, and people have brought up extra points. Number one, by not extending him this year, we get an extra $10 million in the cap for next year, right?
Yep.
Now, to the contrary, people are saying, like I was reading Bondi of the Daily News, he says we are risking losing him as an unrestricted free agent, when his time comes, should we not get the pieces to fortify this team. What's your take on that? Is this a huge gamble right here by not extending him right now?
I don't think he wanted to extend right now anyway. I feel like he wanted to see what's happening. I feel like he wanted to get his self back together. I mean, I think we'll be fine, man. I think it's going to be good for us in the long run if we can get our guys developed. By the time he gets back, he feels good about the team. He seems to feel good about the coach, and we save money. I think it's gonna be good for us in the long run, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I think it's a gamble still, but listen, I think to save that $10 million in cap, I think he should understand that. And if he's long for New York, if he's meant to be here, then it is what it is. If he's trying to dip as an unrestricted free agent, then that's on him, man. That's on him. The Hazonia news, like I said earlier, Hazonia basically said, don't believe the hype in my struggles. I'm just trying not to be an asshole. I'm trying to get my teammates involved, trying to see what these guys are made of. Are you buying or selling Hazonia, deferring to his teammates as to why he's struggling in the preseason?
Oh, he's just struggling, man. It's a new team, a new system. He was missing dunks and layups and shots, and he was looking kind of awkward going to the hole a few times.
Yeah.
He did some weird sweeping layup hook thing that kind of looked real Shaq in the Fool. I don't know.
Yeah, he almost got on that Alexei Speds Memorial Shaq in a Fool award, man.
That had nothing to do with getting teammates involved.
Yeah.
At all. I mean, maybe the first game he was passing an awful lot. But after that, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's pressing, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm interested in seeing what he turns out to be over the course of the season. T. Williams had asked, don't we have KP's bird rights? We do have KP's bird rights, which means we'll be able to offer him that 5-year max deal more than any other team. But like
over the cap, right?
And we can go over the cap to sign him. What they're doing here in terms of not signing him now is they're looking for that $10 million savings for next season. So instead of upping him up now, he'll become a restricted free agent at the end of this season, we can match anyway, but we're gonna give him the max at the end of this season. You know what I mean? So we get to $10 million in cap savings. And like I said, it's the only gamble you're taking is if we get to the end of this year and he says, well, I'm going into unrestricted free agency. That's the gamble, because then you gamble losing him for nothing. So, you know, it's a gamble there. It's a gamble there.
Come on, Knox. Come on, Frank.
What else? Frank's option, third-year option, got picked up. You know, expected, not a surprise there. Third-year option got picked up for Frank. Fizdale says he wants to turn him into first-team all-defense. So let's see. Fizdale will have his work cut out for him, man. JL, you think the fans are gonna bail on Fizdale eventually this year when they start losing, when the losses start mounting?
Yes.
What game number do you think the fans start bailing on Fizz, man?
15, 20.
Yeah. The patience is going to wear thin, Fizz. I'm telling you.
15, 20.
The patience is going to wear thin, man.
It happens like clockwork every year, man. It's like, why you're not winning?
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm going to be optimistic.
I feel you.
No, that's not being optimistic. I've seen this story happen before. I'm going to remain patient with Fizz, though, and the whole process, because I understand that we don't have the pieces to really compete. But hopefully the fans
gotta stay patient, man. I want to see Fizz here throughout this whole contract, man, and
Me
then
too.
I'll make that determination afterwards.
You know what, too? You know what? If Fizz, if we're losing and Fizz is playing the young guys more, then I think they might lay off.
That's true. That's true.
I think that was Jeff Hornacek's one of his downfalls.
Yeah. I mean, and we're going to get to another Jeff Van Gundy in a second, but check out this schedule here, man. It's going to get brutal, man. And that's why I think that 30 wins is the bar. The West Coast trip is always tough, man. And this year we got, first we go to Milwaukee. To the West Coast. December 27th in Milwaukee. December 29th at Utah. New Year's Day in Denver.
Mile
High. January 4th in LA. January 7th at Portland. January 8th on a back-to-back at Golden State, JLs. Whew.
Jeez. Now, this is like do they do this to us every year around January?
Well, every team takes that West Coast trip to save on travel. We're just bad enough where by the time we get back, we coming with our tail between our legs with a terrible record.
I feel like January. I felt like we was hovering around 500 last season, around December, January.
Yeah.
And then when that New Year started popping up, we started rattling off like 10 losses in a row.
Yeah, the West Coast trip is always the equalizer for us, no matter who we have, man. It's always a tough trip, man, especially the Denver and Utah games. I can't recall the last time we even won at either of those places, man.
Well, we have Moutier this year.
Yeah, we got Moutier, says my man. I forgot my man's name. Van Gundy was interviewed by Newsday. He said, we got to keep building, man. He said it's not only about KP's health. He has to improve as well as a player. He said, Knox is a good piece, but he says we're still missing some talent. No lies there.
I mean, yes and no. I feel like there's some under the radar talent that might surprise. I still feel like Mitch and Trier and Frank are a little underlooked sometimes. We'll see. Frank might be that steady talent that could bring everybody together, but I feel like Mitch can be a guy in this league once he gets his stuff together.
Maybe
he's just not as close and on the radar for the league yet. But and Trier might be sneaky good as well.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
He has to learn to go left, though. I feel like people starting to scout that Trier always goes right.
Yeah, well, that's a scouting report, so he's got to work on that as well. What else? Did I miss any news? I'm just going through the Instagrams right now. Did I miss any news of recent? I think that's about it. The City Edition jerseys should be dropping soon. This was a little sneak peek of them. They look like they brought back some of the checkered patterns from the 50s. Looks like a navy blue jersey on the back. Looks pretty trash to me from the back, but we'll see what the front looks like. Maybe the front has Statue of Liberty or something, but we'll see. I'm not too impressed right now by the looks of it. But I don't like that checkered pattern.
Meh.
Yeah. Meh. What else? John Starks made an interesting tweet. Starks was my guy Payback Carter must have asked him about the photo where he's getting ejected in Miami, and he sends some well wishes, his last thoughts before hitting the locker room, flips him the bird. And Starks says he regretted that photo. The emotions got the best of him. Advice to all the people is stop, breathe, reflect, respond. Looks like Starks is a changed man from his playing days, JLs.
Yeah, man, he's a change. He's not the fiery Starks anymore. He's a business guy now. He's wearing suits. He ain't about that life no more.
Shout out to Starks, man. Happy to see him back at the Garden, man. Definitely shout out to Starks.
That was one of my favorite players
Facts.
When I was watching the Knicks back in the day.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Alex Collins mentioned it, and I will go to it as well. Give me a second. Knicks
Capital.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What are we gonna name the chat, man? We had some interesting candidates. What do you guys want to name the chat? Give us some more candidates. And we're going to get to a vote eventually. I just want to get some more nominees. Some more nominees, man.
Should we start saying welcome to the Capitol when people subscribe?
I like Knicks Capital. Somebody said Chatterboxers. What do you think about Chatterboxers?
That's an L. No.
Somebody said Chatterboxers. Lastly, on the news, the Knicks Film School website is up and running. If you guys haven't followed Knicks Film School, my guy JB is a beast when it comes to this Knicks content. I don't know how he sleeps, but he basically anything you need to know about Knicks, whether it's articles, blog posts, you'll catch our content on the site, a podcast, merchandise. We may have some merchandise on there. Don't hold me to it. Everything is through Knicks Film School, man. So definitely give them some support. And he's doing everything for charity too, man. He's doing everything for charity. So
that's Knicks Jesus right there.
Yo, for real, man. The JB's a beast, man. So this is a little preview, a little sneak peek at the site of what you guys can see. And like I said, as you can see, man, he's got a little bit of everything for us on there. So let's definitely support the community, and you'll be seeing those guys on the show as well. We had I think he was the first YouTube channel we came on. We came under that July 1st free agency episode we did, and we broke the LeBron the LeBron to the Lakers news broke on the show.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That episode was lit too. I felt like he broke the.
Yeah.
That was a pretty big episode.
That was a big show. So we'll have him. We'll have Macri on. And Wednesday night we're gonna have Alex Wolf back on from Posting and Toasting. Yep. So we're also on Posting and Toasting for you guys that follow that chat as well. So yeah, we here, man. We just working hard. We diehard Knicks fans who just want to talk Knicks and give people outlets to express their opinions, man. So shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah, we growing.
We growing, man. We growing. New Chat City. SS Television's New Chat City.
Okay.
Alex Collins says I always say Knicks Nation, so we might as well keep it Knicks Nation. What do you think, Jails? I wouldn't mind. Knicks Nation's all right.
Knicks Nation is cool. I just feel like I still like Capital.
I like Capital. Capital's growing on me too, man.
I haven't heard it, but I know it's the unique. I haven't heard anybody say Knicks Capital before. I've seen hashtag Knicks Nation all over the place.
Capital.
I feel like Knicks Capital is more unique.
Indeed.
I don't know anybody else has seen that said it.
Indeed, man. All right, so I'm just gonna tell y'all one more time because we're gonna wrap up. I gotta eat some dinner. I'm starving. The Kevin Knox giveaway. This is an authentic Kevin Knox jersey. Brought to you by my guy Shells Heavy. Everybody, shout out Shells Heavy in the chat. Hail him up in the chat. Like I said, as people, we go through our ups, we go through our downs, and Shells is going through a difficult time right now. So let's just send him some words of encouragement, and continue to salute him as he deals with what he has to go through. Y'all have until 6 p.m. on Wednesday to get your picks in on the statement games. If you missed it, if you catching up late, just rewind this video. You'll see all the instructions. Some of you that signed up already, you'll get the emails by tonight or tomorrow. You'll get the emails to the private link, so just check your email frequently. It'll come from statementgames.com. JL, you ready to close out?
Yeah.
All right, let me get you the theme music going. All right, man.
Yeah, so listen, man. Podcast is dropping tomorrow. So for those who subscribe, you'll probably see that little notification bell go off tomorrow morning. Or not tomorrow morning, but it's gonna be, my bad. It's gonna be on SoundCloud tomorrow. It's gonna be on SoundCloud tomorrow, and the video will come up the day after or after that.
Okay.
So,
merch.
Yes, stay tuned for that. Merch. Hold on, I'm gonna get my Knox.
Yeah, go get that merch, man. Let's go with it, man. I didn't get my soundboard sound effects going today, man. But I got y'all know I got that Kawhi lab cracking.
Yeah. My merch.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
The Knicks Film School was like, yo, I need the merch on the store. He's gonna put the merch on the store eventually too.
All right. You got the bags.
Got the bag. Yeah, we got bags. We got phone cases.
There we go.
Yeah, we got Frank Ntilikina. We got Super Mario. We got Knox. We got KP. We got
it all, man.
Characters up there.
Bunch of characters.
We got a bunch of characters out there for you. Now, hopefully, we'll see if I ever have time. I'm gonna work on the Trier and Money Making Mitch one too.
Yeah, man. All right, man. And let me put your social media channels. Nick of Time Show on Instagram, right?
Yep, the Nick of Time Show on Instagram. We live, just hit 7,000.
There you go. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
All right. The KOT Show on Twitter.
Yep.
Creeping up on 1,000 on there.
Okay. We out here. We working.
700 and something. We in there.
Yeah, man.
And on Facebook as well.
All right, my guy Jay Ellis, man. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for everybody for watching. KnicksFanTV, you know where I'm at. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Talking Knicks. Wednesday night, Knicks, Hawks, home opener. Come back here. Find out if you won the jersey, the authentic Kevin Knox jersey.
Yeah.
Give us your opinions on the game, what you thought about the game. If you're outside of MSG at the game, fan cam is out there as well, so we're gonna capture your phone calls, capture you on video. Listen, like I said, this is what we want the channel to be about. It's about us, man. We want to get your opinions. You know, if you want to go to mainstream media, you can go to ESPN, go to them. But this is for us, man. Tailor-made for us. And I think we do a good job at it. So I appreciate everybody's support. Jay Ellis, shout out some people in the chats real quick, man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, Rich Slim holding my chat down.
Rich Jim.
For the longest. Drip was holding it down for the longest. Hit the Periscope. Dapper Max was good. Join the chat. King Boney 721 was good.
Yes, sir. Brandon McNeely, Alex Collins, it's me. Nicholas Reyes, salute, man. SS Television, salute. Elv Shore, she just subscribed. Troy Flett, appreciate you, man. Above the Rim, appreciate you. Who else you got, JLs?
Oh, yeah, we got Periscope. We got KD173. We got at Mold the Shoe. I don't know what that means, but welcome.
All right.
Murder 5 was good.
Yeah, man. Chris Dada, appreciate you. Joe Curry, Francisco, Troy, Edward Hunter, Chester Nason, appreciate you, man. Pretty Lou in here, appreciate you, man. Los Knicks was in here first. Shout out Los Knicks. Max, Zay Slower, shout out Max, man. So yeah.
Edward Stalling was good.
Edward Stalling always in here, man. All right, people. So Wednesday night, 10:15, back here. Let's chop it up, man. Let's go Knicks. Let's get this W, kick it off the season the right way. Thanks a lot for watching, man, and I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. Peace.